What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scarfinger, and this is Facetious. Today it will be a little bit of a different day. I'm actually not alone, and the homie is in the building, son.
What up, dog? What's going on, y'all? It's Larry K. Bluemanrule.
Gotta bring this down. He's a little short.
See, so much hate. He put me in a smaller chair. He put me in a
smaller chair. They're pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same.
That's
I don't know, bro. That's about 4. That's about 3.5. That's 3.5 inches right there.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I adjust that.
All right, y'all. All right. So, episode 82. This is brought to you on July 31st, Monday, 2017, at 7:05 p.m. Eastern time, because I'm in the Eastern time zone. Again, it's Facetious. And
let's go this way, brother.
There we go.
Which way? That way.
I don't know.
That way. I'm trying to make sure.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm visible.
I wasn't trying to get that close to you, but I guess we're gonna have to with this camera.
See. Look at this.
Look at this. I like you.
I'm just saying, maybe your angle ain't wide enough on your lens.
It's possible.
It is completely possible.
Because it's wide enough for me. That's all I needed, right?
Well, you right. All right, y'all. So check it out. All right, so let me tell y'all. So I'm in Virginia right now. I told you guys I was coming out here for training, and believe it or not, Mike is about 20 minutes away from my hotel. Even less than that. It only took me like 13 minutes to make it over here.
Word up.
And so yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. But let me tell y'all before we get into the main show topic. Look, on my way out here, let's talk about the things you don't want to hear when you're in a flight. So we were in a flight. This was my connection. So it was Oklahoma City to Charlotte, Charlotte to Richmond. On the Charlotte to Richmond flight, we were sitting down, and I was one row ahead of the emergency row. So, you know, the emergency row is behind you. People in the emergency row, sorry about that, y'all, they have a particular responsibility.
They don't care.
It's true. They don't care. They just want the extra leg room. But when things crack off, they're supposed to be able to pull the door and push it out. So she's up there explaining that, you know, the door is only, it's going to take 37 PSI, 37 pounds to really pull it open. But the door it'll feel like 137 pounds because the door falls inward, and then the air pressure will suck it out if it's necessary. And she's going through all of this. What up, Simpson? Shout out to all of you.
Samson Simpson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, we're going to get to the vegans here in a minute, bro. So she's explaining all this, and she was like,
hashtag fuck vegans.
Look, the words and comments expressed in this particular Raunchous podcast.
just be a vegetarian, dog.
Right, like it's a lot easier. Yeah. It's a lot easier. But so she's talking about these doors, and she said, I'm just telling you all because, you know, we actually had to do an emergency landing today. Yeah. So why would she say that? She's saying we, as in this particular crew on this particular plane. Now that's what we assume.
That's what shit you supposed to tell me before I get on the plane. Like, nigga, if you don't tell me that shit when I'm on the plane, I'm sitting there, you going over the spill. Like, that's not something you supposed to tell me then. You supposed to tell me that shit the moment I get on the damn plane. Exactly. Like, you don't tell me. No. That's all kinds of no at one time.
Absolutely.
At one time, all kinds of no.
Nah, son. And Susan said she was trying to make sure you know from the jump. Absolutely. But here's the thing. And so the lady next to me,
no, she's trying to make sure you know to jump.
Yeah, exactly. And win. Exactly. Because so the lady next to me, she was really, really worrying. Just like saying people get shot every day, B. No, Simpson. It's like saying people fall out of planes every day. Like, she trying to make the equivalent, and I ain't buying none of that. So she was telling the people, and the lady next to me, she was an older lady, and she was like, well, my husband isn't here. She was like, did she say that they had an emergency? Was it this plane? I'm like, like she was worried.
No, she don't know. She was speaking for everybody.
Right. She was like, this one. And right. So I said, well, you know, me trying to calm her because I got to sit next to her.
That's TMI. That's TMI heathen.
Right.
No,
right. Yeah. Yeah, there's TMI heathen. That's TMI, bro. As long as you wash your hands, we cool. So, she's worried. I'm like, look, if they did have to do it, that means they made it a safe landing and they're ready to take off again. So, you know, yeah, I'm looking at the bright side of things, y'all.
all of the notes.
I'm looking at the bright side of stuff.
Ain't no bright side when the plane or something can happen to the plane. Y'all had to make an emergency landing, and then you came and picked me up. That's like saying, your man's in them come pick you up, right? And your man's in them was like, yo, right before I came and got you, my brakes totally gave out, and I coasted past the stop. Right. I coasted past the stop. Luckily, nobody was there.
I had to put emergency brake to stop.
Everything was cool. I had to pull the emergency brake. Right. But I got you.
It's similar. It is equivalent. It's equivalent. It's equivalent.
I had to put an emergency stop. Everything was okay. Everything's all right. I think my brakes are working now.
Right. I'm cool. I'm cool. I didn't have to emergency brake. We got some fluid. You know what I mean?
We got some fluid. Yeah, I ran out of fluid. Apparently, one of my shocks is leaking or something. Right. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those had happened. But I'm just telling you, I don't think it's gonna happen anymore today. I mean, I went and got that done right before I came here. I went to O'Reilly's.
Right.
I went to O'Reilly's.
I passed advance with the e-brake on, but I went to O'Reilly's.
Yeah, I went to O'Reilly's.
I was on my way to advance, but I couldn't stop, so I had to pull in O'Reilly's down the block.
I tried to stop, but I went to advance. Nah. I kept going, and then it was like, and my car was like, nope. So you know what? I'm just gonna go to O'Reilly's. You know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna touch the gas. I'm just gonna coast all the way to O'Reilly's. and when I need a little bit of gas, I'm gonna tap the gas just a little bit. Just tap it. Just tap it to make sure that my speed ain't getting too high.
And getting out outrageous down these streets.
Yeah, because it's real out here in these streets. Right. But I'm just like, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. We going sizzling.
Right.
We going sizzling. And if you die, sizzle on me, bro.
Sizzle on me. I got your tab. So yeah, Simpson said, but did you tell him I'm about saving myself first? Screw everybody else. Look, it was not me in the emergency row. I was one row ahead. I did not possess the prerogative at the time to yell out, forget everybody else, it's all about me. I didn't do that. I didn't pull a Simpson. Now Heathen says vegan has always applied to everything, by the way. You know what? You right. That's not in my mind frame.
This camera still ain't right to me.
It ain't right.
Still ain't right to me.
Okay, there it is. All right, there you go. So y'all. So
I got my favorite ass shirt. Like I ain't trying to front for y'all today, but I will say when my cousin gave me this shirt, at the time he gave me this shirt, I looked it up. It's some sort of black label nonsense.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's like $70.
Yeah, this shit. I got two of them. This shit was like $70 at the time. So I'm gonna ride this motherfucker till it until
it fade away.
No, because it's gonna fade. It's gonna fade. But what's gonna happen is when it starts getting holes and stuff, I'm just gonna wear a black t-shirt underneath.
Oh, really?
For a little bit. I'm gonna ride this out. I'm gonna ride this out for a little bit. When it starts getting real bad, I'm gonna cut off the sleeves.
Turn to a workout shirt.
No. I'm still gonna wear that black t-shirt underneath.
You go pull that like that, bro. It's just like
I ain't about to waste. I mean, I know I got this shirt like years ago, but I ain't about to waste $70 worth of t-shirt.
Okay, I guess so. But I mean, is it? I mean, let's redetermine the value now. It had to have depreciated over the years, right? It's still not $70 worth.
I'm saying it was $70.
Okay, at one point in time, it was $70. All right.
So from now until it's $70 to me. You know like how your console goes down in price? No, nigga, I paid $400, and that shit's gonna be $400 for the duration of its existence.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, the other day I went to I was at my girl house and my PlayStation was at her house. It's here now, but that's a long story.
Right.
But my PlayStation was at her house, my PS3, and I remember I paid $200 for that PlayStation. And when I tried to start it the other day, it didn't work.
Ooh.
So I know it's been years, but I still feel like my $200.
How you go back to
my $200? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that's my $200 right there that don't work no more.
Right. Well, I mean,
keep asking what you're sipping on.
What? Oh. So what I'm sipping on, it's very, very bad. This is what I'm sipping on. I'm sipping on a Michelob Ultra. I know, lime cactus, but I brought Scar lime cactus, not citrus.
Not citrus.
Because I thought it was citrus.
Cactus.
All right.
All right. I'm about to try this here.
I brought this for him. This is Not Your Mama's Apple Pie by the same people that brought you Not Your Father's Root Beer. Listen, I enjoyed the hell out of that. So I brought Mike a bottle to see what he thought.
And I'm not a drinker.
Right.
So here goes.
It is, y'all.
Actually, it's not bad.
See? Knew it. I knew I could get him on something that was nice.
It's actually not bad.
It was $10 at Walmart for a 6-pack. And
it's not bad.
It was really good. It's really good. I like it because it tastes more like the apple pie filling. Right?
Yeah.
So it tastes like the apple pie filling. It's pretty good. He said, and I wanted to try that.
It's the beeriness of it that made me make the face. Like,
right.
It's the beeriness. It's the beeriness.
But you know what? To be honest,
you should totally name this episode beeriness.
That might happen. That might happen. But to be honest, it's actually really good. I was quite impressed. It's not Your Father's Root Beer, because Not Your Father's Root Beer legit tastes like great root beer. Gives you the
I really want to try that Henry's Hard Soda stuff.
Oh, the Henry's Hard Soda. Yes. I saw the commercials for those.
Yeah, I kind of want to try that. Which
is good, because out here in Virginia, you know, Oklahoma, we just passed the law, so it'll be effective in November when all the stores can actually sell cold beer and wine and stuff to kind of compete with the liquor stores. So Walmart, we'll be able to buy the stuff from Walmart when I get back home, but I can't do it now.
We can. They sell beer and wine in the stores. Mm-hmm. All of the harder stuff is at the ABC.
Okay, so I was like, you know what? This is what's up, and it's 5.5% alcohol, which is actually a higher amount of alcohol than we get in Oklahoma. We only get 3.5.
Okay, so for the same thing?
For every beer, period. Like the most that we can sell, if it's
not
in the liquor store.
So if you buy the same beer
outside of a liquor store, if you buy it outside of a liquor store, it's going to be 3.5 or 3.25. And that's
just get one beer to you.
He took one sip, y'all. He took one sip.
I took two.
He took 2 sips. His forehead already greased up.
Yeah, bro. I told you before we started. Your boy's kind of a lightweight, but it feels like all warm, all up in here. It's real warm right here, right now. I told you I was a lightweight. Even though I got some hen dog in the freezer. But bro.
Keep saying. All right, so let's get into these comments, man. So, all right, Simpson said, Heathen, you got to get on that gluten-free, man. When you go out, ask them if the menu is gluten-free. Yeah, I keep talking about this vegan. Look, we're going to get there. Simpson was laughing at you, though. He was cracking up. He said, look at your face when you took that drink.
Yeah, no, I said, I made that face because of the beeriness of it. Yeah. I'm not a beer drinker. You know what I mean? Yes, Scar is a cheap date because, bro, if I drink a wine cooler, just a regular old wine cooler, I'm like, like, I'm a goofy drunk.
Right.
I'm a real goofy drunk.
So now Simpson said you wanted to say this beer ain't shit, but you couldn't. It's like you wanted to say
no, because the appleness, the apple pie-ness of it is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it comes straight through.
The beeriness that comes with the aftertaste, that was kind of like the I don't know. But the apple, the when you first drink it, you get the appleness of it, but the beeriness kind of they cross.
Yeah.
But no, I got this.
So shout outs to my boys Denny and Josh, man, over there at Tap the Craft. Look, if you want to try a cool little beer, man, Not Your Mama's Apple Pie. It's legit, man.
This ain't bad. Last time I tried a beer, I had a bottle. I ain't make it past the neck. I had a Bud Light Lime. And it was just like, it was what my ex-wife was drinking that day. You went with Bud Light. That was the problem. It was what my ex-wife was drinking that day, and she was like, you should try one. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try one. And it was like, no.
He's like, no. So that's the thing with beer. Like, I noticed with talking to a lot of people that they are spoiled on beer because they had one bad experience, and they're like, no, I don't like any beer. And I had to educate one of the friends.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have tried this if I had to pay for it.
Right. I understand.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I ain't about to be like, yo, I'm going to go buy me a beer today. But you don't drink beer. Nigga, I'm going to buy me a beer today. No, that's not how this goes.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
But now, if I ever want a beer or something like that, I would try this.
It's really good, Joe.
I would get this again. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. And Keith says he remembers the 40 cash mashup with OFR. Yeah, man, it was that one was crazy because Alex drunk everybody under the table.
I remember, like, I tell people about this, and most people don't remember, but when the 40 cash first got started up, they used to have my ex-wife on all the time.
Oh yeah, they did.
They used to get ripped. I mean, like, people would pass out and then wake up at the end of the show, like,
give you one of them,
and they would just get ripped. And then we used to have a couple shows, and all that other stuff back, and that's way in the early days,
right?
Way in the early days. But yeah, they used to get
well, absolutely, man. Yeah, it was. That's how it was. That's how it always went. But look, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep the time stamps rolling. It got
really warm in here, bro.
It's same temperature to me, bro.
Right, it got really warm.
You are wearing sweats though, so that might account.
But I'm used to Virginia, so this ain't nothing to me.
Right. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. So, all right. So I noticed a couple of things when I was out here, but I'll finish talking about my trip on the way out here because I want y'all to go with it. I want y'all to know this. When you fly, the TSA checks your checked baggage, of course, but they put nothing back in the way that they saw it. You know how your mom always used to get on to you when you go in there and you take something down out of the cabinet, or you get something out of the refrigerator and you move everything out and you just leave it out? And she come in there and bust your tail up out of your sleep? That's how they are. That's how the TSA is. Like, they left a little note that was like, it was in your thing. It was like, this was inspected by the TSA. We are honored to check and verify your luggage for your protection and the protection of our country. Thank you so much. And pardon our mess as we didn't put nothing back in the way that we found it. Absolutely nothing. So I want y'all to be prepared that when you go through TSA, understand your stuff will get checked. All of my stuff was there. I'm not saying it's taking anything, but look, Simpson says TSA pre-check. Man, me being my employer, because, you know, federal government, I actually have pre-screen. But for some reason, they didn't really pre-screen. So I took my console, so we're gonna see how that works out. We're gonna see how it works out.
You ain't tried it yet?
I hadn't tried it yet.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it works out. Yeah, we're gonna see how it works out. They have to be scanned if you take them through as a check, if you take them through as a carry-on. And they say that in the sign. If you check it it doesn't have to be scanned. It still has to pass inspection, but they didn't indicate that it had to be scanned. So you may be right, Keith. I just may not know. But just want y'all to be aware. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to check it out tomorrow. I'll probably check it out tonight when I get in. I can't do anything with it because I don't have my controller. I had to buy another controller, which that's $40 on Amazon right now. $40 if you play PlayStation. So, right. It is what it is.
I played a little bit. Me and Chase played some Division the other night, though.
Oh, that's what's up.
That was fun. But it was just the two of us, and we had to take down the police station, and we kept messing it up.
Oh, police station get you hurt if you ain't, man.
Yeah, we had to do that quite a few times. Then we figured out that we had to retreat back to the gym right before you go try to get out of the police station, and just let everybody funnel in. Like, I would go up, snipe at somebody, then they all come forward. That was pretty much what we had to do. Just throw your turd in the front.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this Michelob Ultra has, like, I don't know, the carbonation level on this thing is quite high. Like, every time I sip it, if y'all see this, like, I'm like trying to suppress burps because it's ridiculous.
You a grown ass man, dog.
It's ridiculous. No, it's like I don't need to burp, but like it wants to prompt that. So it's okay. I mean, this is the one that's only supposed to be like 45 calories, but 5.5, 55 carbs, 95 calories, or 5.5 carbs, I'm sorry, and 95 calories. That's what it's supposed to be. I'd rather have another one of those not your mama's apple pies, though.
Hey, I'm warm.
You need to go ahead and finish that and then cool off. That's what you need to do. But
I made it. I'm getting close to halfway.
All right. So as we are only about 18 minutes in, okay, let's get to the topic of the night, people. Let's get to the topic.
What's wrong with your boy 45 and his people, though? Like, bruh, grand opening, grand closing. Your man just got the job. Like, how you go from you just got this job.
10 days ago?
You don't officially start the job until the 15th. but you gone in a week, dog. Like, and your
10
wife
days.
announced you getting a divorce because she can't take you no more, and she can't take your political ambition no more. So now he's getting a divorce, and he just got fired.
Really?
Bruh. Yeah.
Man.
Because apparently his wife was not a Trump fan, and she was not a fan of his political ambition because it took him away from the fam too much. So she's just like, no, we're gonna go ahead and cut all this stuff out. I'm getting a divorce.
Well, will it not change now that he getting
that? No, I mean, I think she was done. I think she was done. This was her excuse.
Right.
So now he ain't got fired and he getting divorced.
Let me tell you about excuses. Now, one of the guys I work with, I'm not gonna give his name out on here because he don't want it.
Fred.
Let's just call him Fred.
He Fred today.
He Fred today. You gonna learn today. Fred. Fred was trying to get back with one of his former girls, right? Simpson said, but did he get fired on his day off? You know, he said, bye, Felicia. Look, I don't know if he got fired on his day off, man, but that'll be about right.
I mean, he started talking about people saying that he wasn't trying to suck his own cock and stuff like that. Like, bruh, you just got here. You can't say nothing reckless until you got the job for at least a little bit. Like, come on, dog. Like, he was saying some reckless stuff from the gate, just being reckless. Okay, so the question is, the kind of reckless stuff he was saying, was he trying to get fired?
Probably.
I got mind control over 45.
So here's the thing, though, Simpson. In order for you to get a day off, don't you actually have to start first?
He didn't start until the 15th. Your boy is still there.
You gotta
Your
start
boy
first.
is still there. He put in his resignation, but he still had to come to work for a little bit.
Right.
My man put in his 2 weeks. Like, you still gotta be there for the rest of the 2 weeks.
Man, that is something else. That is something else. Just to say, right. That's how it is. But listen, all right, y'all.
I mean, so okay. So does he get paid for the hours, or did he negotiate a salary and he gets some sort of severance? Like, he didn't officially start.
How you get a severance when you didn't earn no time to get severed?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Like, is it his contract? Is that how these things work?
Question is, does he get his signing bonus? Does he get his signing bonus?
The signing bonus is supposed to be guaranteed, B.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Signing bonus. Or does the signing bonus equal the penalty for early departure?
But he gonna have to take that signing bonus and go get a Kobe ring in order to get his life back.
That blue, what was it? What was it? The blue diamond that it was that he got?
I think it was a pink diamond. That shit was like
2.4 million, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, man, it was ridiculous.
He gonna put that into a Kobe ring.
Yep. Man, that's too much. He said he can't get fired before he gets hired. I don't know, Simpson.
It's hard for him to say he's sorry. But he wants you to know.
What's that dude's name, man? I need to write it down.
What's that awful one?
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
Was that might have been awful one or one of them groups like that?
Man, that's crazy.
No, actually, hold on. Was it as yet? I'm gonna look it up. You do your thing.
All right, I'm gonna do my thing. All right, y'all. We are 23 minutes in.
Nigga, I'm hot.
Where is he at? He's about halfway down the bottle. Okay, so let's talk about this vegan thing, y'all. All right. I was always under the assumption, just because of how the fitness community works and how the nutrition community works, that vegan implied only food.
It was as yet.
Okay. As yet. Thanks for the update. Appreciate that. Now listen. Excuse me. Do not drink this. This has too much carbonation. Okay, so listen now. So
don't be a punk. I'm manning up right now.
You the one sweating.
Nigga, I'm hot. Like it's hot.
You the one sweating. Like, let's just call it what it is.
I'm hot. It got a little warm in here real fast.
Okay. So here's the thing. So my wife was watching QVC the other night, and this lady was on QVC, and she said, "Yes, it's a faux leather bag. It's a all vegan faux leather bag." Well, number one,
I thought vegan is something that you eat. Like, why would vegan apply to?
That's what I was saying.
An accessory.
Why? They were like, and I was like, oh yeah, they do that all the time. They're like, it's vegan lipstick. That I understand, right? Not tested on pigs and
because
stuff.
you can get some of that get ingested, you know, because you put it all up in
right. Now that I understand.
All up in here, it's all on your lips. On your lips.
Right. But she said,
go and get you some lard. That's the anti-vegan right there. Get you some lard, just put your finger in it, just whoop.
Just go with Vaseline, man. Just go with Vaseline. Make it easy.
Get that gloss, bro.
That gloss. That's what it is. Get you some Vaseline and a little bit of eyeshadow. Mix it together. Done. So that's what my wife does.
No, go get you some lard and your lips is just fine.
You walk around with Crisco on, though?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, there's many other reasons, but I wouldn't.
Go to Popeyes.
You right.
You go to Popeyes. You gotta worry about nothing. Your lips is just right.
Right. Already.
No, you can't put no lotion on your lips, bro.
Lotion on the lips?
You can't put no lotion on your lips.
Look, man, you want to walk around looking chapped? Go right ahead, brother.
Yo, you be walking around and about. I'll give it an hour. In an hour, your lips look like broken glass, and it's like, bro, no, you can't be out here. Your lips can't be out here looking like broken glass. Like,
right.
That's a tip from your boy.
Right. Approved. Look. So, but what baffles me is that she was talking about a leather coat. Hey, what's going on, Ember? She was talking about a leather jacket that said faux leather, and I'm like, okay, that means it's not real leather, meaning it doesn't come from animals. Period. But then she said vegan faux leather. I'm like, what the hell is the difference? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Faux leather was what we needed when we started. I mean, that's all I needed to know.
That was all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see.
Leather.
So I asked some girls about it who are actually.
But see, here's my problem with fake leather and fake furs and stuff like that. Them PETA people don't know the difference. If it's good. If it's good enough, they don't know the difference. So they're gonna show up and try to spray paint you and stuff like that and say, "Made is murder," and you're gonna be like, "Bro, just plastic, dog." Like,
right. What you doing?
Oh no, baby, what did you do? So yeah, I don't understand. Like, if you don't wear leather, you might as well wear some leather.
Like that's what it is, right? I mean, so
because to be honest, even if you vegan, right? Even if you vegan. If you want to wear a leather jacket, I mean, they already killed the cows for the rest of us.
That's what I'm saying. There's already material available.
Right. They didn't take care of that for the rest of us. So you might as well go ahead and get what you get.
Right. Now, my question is,
it ain't like if you decide to get fake leather that it's gonna make a difference on the meat that we eat. Like, we eat meat.
Still gonna happen. I mean,
it's still gonna happen. They still gonna kill that thing.
Right, exactly.
And we, for those of our age, we saw Faces of Death. We saw the gruesome way that they killed them.
Right.
And we went vegan for like 2 days.
Right.
And then we went back because hamburgers are awesome.
Exactly. And Sam retweeted us. What's up, Sam? We appreciate it, dog. Appreciate you. So I'll say this: so the conversation escalated into the point, well, it kind of transformed to the fact that, well, vegan is kind of like throwing the term wedding or like gaming in front of something. Like, the second you say it's a wedding vase, then the price jacks up on it. So they say that the application of the term vegan allows you to grant a premium price. So
it's a hustle.
Basically, is what it was saying. So, hey, Amber, I'm going to ask you, when you're shopping, well, there we go. So when you're shopping, does the term vegan change any of your consumption habits when it comes to like makeup, to clothes, to bags?
Oh, I gotta take this. I think it's work.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just wondering if that makes a difference for you at all. So yeah, it's just a little weird to me. So yeah, but again, I never knew vegan applied to anything else other than actual food. And I'll say, as someone who did a vegetarian diet I did a Daniel fast, and that's summarily a vegetarian diet. You don't eat any meat. And that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I'm from the country. I grew up eating nothing but meat with breakfast and everything. So yeah, it's just a little. What's up, Chase? It says the beer he's drinking is 9.5. Well, hey, that's good, man, because this is about, if I had to give it a scale of rating of 1 to 10, this right here, it's probably going to get about a 4. Not a fan. But yeah, so that's just mad interesting. So Scar got that call about delivering them bags, putting that work in the mail. Look, man, if you want to call cookies work, then feel free, because that's all that man is putting in the mail is some cookies. So, but listen, so I just found that interesting. So anytime you're trying to buy something, maybe see if your girl or the person significant other in your life is all about that vegan product life. Because if it ain't food, man, I'm not applying the term vegan. I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. So, so all right. So moving on. You got anything else? Because I got one more thing.
No, you good.
All right. Actually, I got two more things. Okay, so all right, y'all. So this weekend, I went to a place where I figured out one of my youngest family members is actually having a kid. And it's out there on my Facebook, on my brother's Facebook page. He's actually going to be a grandpa. So my niece is going to have a baby. She's going to have a little boy.
How's your niece?
She just graduated high school. Yeah. So, here's the thing. You don't realize how old you are until you realize that the kids of your friends or the kids of your brothers are having kids. Like, that is,
I had,
wow.
For the last 2 years, it's been kind of crazy because people that I went to high school with, their kids are graduating high school and going to college and having kids. Right. And all that, and my daughter's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a huge difference. Like, they had kids like right at high school, after high school. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit rough. I mean, my 20 years next year.
Mine too. My 20 years next year, and I tell you, man. Simpson said he can't call out names in the chat, otherwise someone's gonna be looking for him. But look, yeah, man, you're right. But yeah, it's a little crazy, man. So you don't really realize, because I remember when my classmate, she was in 8th grade and she got pregnant.
I've had one of those too.
And
one, actually two. And
her daughter has a daughter. And you like, wow.
Who involved in all of this stuff was going to do anything to break that cycle, though?
Man, let me tell you, it was not for a lack of resources. But this is, I'm telling you, man, it is sobering when you figure out that the kids, you know, kids of your friends are having kids. Like, my brother's 41, and he gonna be a grandpa at 41, bruh. I'm a great uncle. I'll be a great uncle at 38. Well, my brother be 42 at the time, but I'll be a great uncle at 38. 38, man.
Yeah, I'll be 38 in a couple months.
So it's a little surprising, man. It's just a little
yeah, real. And I mean, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's moments that you get that just makes you feel old.
Mm-hmm.
Like finding out like all of the kids that were born after the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl can drink now.
Yeah, that's right. Was it 95? Man. Wow. It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long. How about them Cowboys? Ain't done nothing in 21 years.
Right.
But yeah, it's just amazing.
God, I hate the Cowboys. All right, I finished this. This is empty. It's empty. I finished this. But I'm warm as hell, though.
A little toasty. A little toasty.
Like, I'm like, yo, can I turn the air down? Something like, bro, it's about to be a problem. It's about to be a real problem.
So,
but I most certainly will try that. I most certainly will try that again.
Yeah,
I would actually buy that for myself.
It's good, man.
If I really felt like drinking that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but you ain't really like go that far. You gotta go to Walmart. You got it. But so I just wanted to run that out there for y'all. Okay, and then finally, let's talk about this, because we're out here on the East Coast, and as you know, I'm from Oklahoma, and subcultures in the U.S. are kind of weird, right? They're a little strange. They're unique. I'll say that, because it took me a while to get used to them Chi-Town cats. Simpson knows that, but I got used to them pretty quick. And I go back to Oklahoma. I stay insulated. I come back out here, and Virginia people just ain't that nice.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's Richmond people.
You're right. It's probably Richmond people.
I think it's Richmond people.
Actually, the people who were in class were from Norfolk.
Norfolk's kind of rough though.
Okay.
Norfolk's kind of rough though.
But it wasn't like these people.
But it's still Norfolk's kind of rough though.
Oh,
like
okay.
It's real. It's real.
Oh, okay. So that's a survival mechanisms.
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm trying to figure it out because the girls that
and it's Norfolk. NAWFAK. Norfolk.
Norfolk. Man, I sound like I'm cursing. So a couple of the girls who I came out here with who actually dropped me off.
You say Norfolk, we instantly know that you are out of town.
Oh, immediately.
Immediately.
Absolutely. I'll take that. But so the people I came with, like we were in class today, and so people over there talking, and they were just jumping in the conversation, just like going ham and going in on people they didn't like from Oklahoma. We were like, what the hell are you talking about? So we're immediately looking at them.
You look around. What did I do?
What you talking about? No, they weren't talking about us. They were talking about because the conversation revolved around somebody was saying that she wanted a man and wanted a military man, and they were like, and then we mentioned we got a lot of them in Oklahoma.
She was talking about
Fred, possibly. but anyway, she was talking about how she wanted a military man, and how we're like, well, we got a lot of them in Oklahoma, and one of them turned around, was like, oh, military man from Oklahoma ain't no good, this and that, and blah blah blah, and was like, yeah, so and we have a lot of people from Oklahoma working down there in Norfolk, and we don't
because
like
Norfolk is the largest naval base in the country.
Ridiculous. They got like 25,000. It's ridiculous. They told us in class today that they have 3 carriers in there right now, and 3 carriers bring in additional.
And they all get retrofitted and stuff like that, and sometimes built in the Newport News shipyard.
So in the shipyard, when the carriers are in, I don't know, each carrier I guess carries about 8,000 people. So it's an additional 25,000, not 100,000 people that are in the area right now, which means the traffic down that direction is absolutely insane. They were telling us, look, I'm from Oklahoma. We have literally the 4th slowest or the 4th fastest commute in the country. Average time anywhere around Oklahoma City, 17 minutes. People here live what, 6 miles away. People here live 20 miles away, and on a 6 mile away commute, these people are taking 30 minutes to make it to work.
Bruh,
in 6 miles.
I drove
for 25 miles.
I drove up 95 yesterday because I was meeting to pick up Pooh Bear when she came back from camp. The last 25 miles of my trip took an hour.
An hour. 25 minutes. Y'all thought I was 25 miles. An hour. Y'all thought I was lying. 25
miles.
But
that's North Virginia when you start getting closer to DC.
Okay. So again, like these commutes are crazy. So I'm just thinking, man, it's crazy. I travel 30 minutes. My route to work is 30 minutes, but that is a total of 25 miles.
Mine is about 20 minutes.
So it's just weird, man. I'm like, wow. Been listening for a while. I just couldn't respond while I was driving. All right, what's going on, AZ?
I see you, AZ.
That's what's up, dog. Keith says, say, let's keep off the grass. Now, Keith, which branch did you serve in, man? Please remind me. Yeah, man, it was crazy. So yeah, I guess they dry dock. Thanks for the terminology. So they were dry docking here, and man, I'm telling you, it is just ridiculous right now. Like the traffic. Thankfully, I don't have to go down that direction. I'm excited about that.
You said you wanted to go to Cheddar's.
I did say I wanted to go to Cheddar. Well, I have a Cheddar's in Oklahoma City, so I'm cool. I'm cool going to Cheddar. Matter of fact, let's talk about Friendlies last night. So Mike did us a solid and met up with me and Sheridan last night, and we went to Friendlies. And I can tell you the environment in Friendlies was not friendly. The people were friendly.
The people were friendly, but apparently the AC was broke. They had two big industrial size AC units. Only one of them was on.
Only one of them was on, which both of them should have been on. Correct. It was hot. It was hot as fire biscuits in there. And
he was on the Nimitz that was stationed in North.
Oh, he was on the USS Nimitz. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, it was.
Shout out to all my Dragon Ball Z people, because if you were on the USS Namek,
you
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know he was going with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of which,
it's a bunch of green niggas. Because you know the names are the black people.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, except for Mr. Popo, which Mr. Popo is straight up black.
It's straight up black.
He's like the color of my shirt black.
Yeah, yeah, and his lips look about like the color of my forehead. Friendlies is about that diner life, Simpson.
Mr. Popo looks like old cartoons kind of like he like somebody went back and got the old Sambo cartoon.
Yeah, Steamboat Mickey.
Yeah,
Steamboat Mickey. Or they called him Steamboat Willie.
I saw a very interesting little documentary about why those characters were white gloves.
Why?
It was so that they can animate their fingers, because originally they were all black, and if they put the hands in front of their body,
you can't see nothing. Right. But I'm telling you guys, so we went into Friendlies. Now listen, food was good. Mike recommended something for me. He knows I like the chicken strip sandwiches and stuff. Off the chain. It was good. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Mr. Popo is the definition of stereotype.
No, I think he looks like a stereotype. He don't really act like a stereotype.
You're right.
Now, I don't think he acts like a stereotype. If he talked like Jar Jar Binks, we might have an issue.
Right. Isa Misa. However, Piccolo sound black.
Piccolo.
When I first heard Piccolo, like the American translation, and it was way down. He's like, Gohan. What are you doing? Like he was way down here. Yeah,
The greatest stepdaddy in history, dog.
For real. Hey,
greatest stepdaddy in history.
He stepped up like, look. Well, I think I'm in the running, but like, look, he stepped up like a champ. He was like, I got you. I'm gonna teach you how to run this life.
I got you, dog.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, but it was great. But Amber here, and you're awesome. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Spell your wrong.
Huh?
I'm that dude that be like,
you know what? Here's the thing. My mom was an English teacher, and I'm normally that dude. But even I let
somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. And that's gonna be me today.
It's gonna be Scar. See, now you're probably a little less awesome.
I see you. I see you, Mrs. Frankenberry. I see you. Inside jokes.
Right. So going back to Friendlies, though, Friendlies was pretty good. I got the waffle fries. Man, they were good.
Man, I should have got the waffle fries. When the waffle fries came out, I was like, right. Should I get this for a waffle fry? I had that thought for a second, because those waffle fries look good. They were seasoned. They looked. Those waffle fries look good. I have never in my life going back to Friendlies and not getting waffle fries. Because those waffle fries look good, bro. I was sitting there because we were sitting across from each other, and I'm like, you don't even deserve a waffle fry.
It was great. Oh man, it was crazy. And what was good, Scar picked up these little mozzarella sticks as appetizers. And those things were pretty good. With baby mozzarella sticks. Yeah. They were pretty good though.
Yeah, that was Pooh Bear's thing. She liked those. So.
They were pretty good.
But see, here's the thing though. I left the house without my vape bag. And my vape bag got my lactate in it.
Bro, I need some lactate.
I was pushing it to the limit. Right. As soon as I came back home, because y'all left early, because y'all had some business.
Yeah, we had to get back to the airport because somebody else.
So as soon as I got back home, man, I took all the Pepto pills, bro. All of them. Even preemptively. Because I ain't feel nothing yet. But I took
just in case.
I took all the Pepto pills. I took like 4 of them.
Oh, that's too much.
I split them up though. I took 2 and then I took 2 more. But I took all the Pepto pills because I'm like, man, I left my bag at home.
It's stupid.
Because we had to take my girl car because my car was acting up. It was like grinding. When I went to go pick up Pooh Bear, it was grinding, and then I went to go take it today, and found out that my brakes and rotors were metal on metal at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you let your pads get way too low. How long was it squealing? You know it squeals to tell you it's time to change, right?
I'm always listening to my music loud as hell. I ain't hear a damn thing,
man, bro.
Until it started grinding.
Hey, you damage your rotors, man, and you don't want no parts.
Yeah, I just spent a little bit over $300 that I ain't really had to go.
Right.
So
it's tough.
Yeah.
So I will recommend this though, and I said it to both the girls that I rode with because they both had brake problems recently. If you need brakes, I go to Advanced Auto Parts because they have their Wherever brand, and they have 3 different levels: platinum, gold, and silver. And I recommend you go with the platinum ones because they're ceramic. They are cheaper than every other ceramic brake you're going to get, and they have a phenomenal warranty. And if you never need to buy batteries, also get them from there, because if you go online and get them and order them, you get a cheaper price.
Get your alternator check before you buy a battery. I made that mistake.
If you go to Advanced, they will do that for you.
Yes.
And they will replace and they will switch the batteries out for you for free if you buy a new battery from them. Don't worry about it. Like I said, that's where I go because I am frugal and I am cheap. So Keith said switch to Digestive Advantage. It's 24 hours.
Okay,
that's what's up, Keith.
I like the Digestive Advantage. And I used to use the Digestive Advantage.
Yeah, they do.
Because it was like you take 2 pills the first 2 days, and then you take a pill a day.
Okay, word up.
I used to use those, but those don't say it now.
Well, I'm gonna see if they got it at Sam's because I know that's where I get my lactate from. So
remember, it's been a year. It's been a year. It's been a year. It's been a year, but you know your boy lost his job last year.
Right.
It's been a year. That's cool.
It's been a year now.
It's been a year since the 15th.
Has it really? Was it July 15th? Okay, so I started my job July 11th. So that's what's up. It's been over a year. So yeah, man, excited about that. Yeah, we've come a long way in a year, man. Like this show has come a long way.
Yeah, I mean, like all of the things that are happening, you moved and all that other stuff, man. And then I moved out of Newport News to come to Richmond, and then we could do this.
Right, exactly.
We wouldn't be able to do this if I wasn't in Richmond.
Right.
Because then you had to come to Newport News and face that traffic.
Ooh, boy, that'd have been tough.
Yeah.
That'd have been tough. Because Newport News is what, an hour from here?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd have been tough, buddy.
Yep.
That'd have been tough. But I tell you, since it said that Advanced Auto Parts also checks your starter, get in on that. And he said, nope, not at Sam's. I forgot Keith works at Sam's. You right. All they sell at Sam's is the stinking lactate, but instead of the tablet form that you take when you take your first bite, they sell it in pill form that you got to take before you like 15 minutes before you take your first bite.
Now, see, I'm okay with the pills. I just don't want them chewables.
Yeah. Are those the chewables? Because they come in pill format. Because the tablets are small little circles. But the other ones are like little pills. And
the good thing about the Digestive Advantage is that they're gel caps.
What? I love gel caps. That's my Aleve that I use for the pain are gel caps that I get from Sam's.
Gel caps.
Look, Aleve is where it's at, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Aleve is where it's at. Forget ibuprofen. Forget aspirin.
I'm an ibuprofen guy. Like, I go to Walmart and buy the big
Aleve, bro.
Thing. It's real cheap.
Aleve gel caps is where it's at for real. But all right, enough of the medical recommendations. I think that is about all I had. I already went over the bag inspections. Went over the rude people. It's 7:52, Mike. We're 13 minutes ahead of schedule. What you got?
What I got?
Yeah.
I don't really have any.
Okay, so this is
no. Hold on, wait. I started Gotham.
Let's go.
I don't think I'm gonna finish Gotham.
Give it a season.
I'm trying.
Listen,
but Gotham. I will say this one good thing about Gotham.
Okay.
This is what I'll say good about. This is the best thing about Gotham.
All right.
It is absolutely the cure for insomnia.
Y'all call me hater. Like he called me hater.
When I watch Gotham, I can barely stay awake. Like barely. I'm scrambling. I got to go back and watch parts of episodes because I don't remember them. Gotham is the cure for insomnia. I used to think it was Boyz II Men's Evolution or Norah Jones album, but
Norah Jones album.
That Norah Jones
Which
album.
Norah Jones album?
The first one. The one with Don't Know Why on it. The one with Don't Know Why. That's the only one I own. I don't know about anything else.
As he said, really, Scott?
It really, I just can't. Like, it's just not compelling. Let me tell you though, Jada is bad as I don't know what, bro.
You think so?
Jada is bad in that joint. Like man.
No, you ain't seen the bad one in there. I'll show you the bad one in there. So she comes in. She is like this assassin, and she's a black lady.
Oh, I just watched. She was in the last episode where her and the crew showed up.
man.
And then and your boy, what's his name? The butler. I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, the big dude?
No, the butler.
Alfred?
Yeah, Alfred. Alfred put the work in on the assassins, dog.
Boy, hey, Alfred beast mode, ain't he?
Yeah,
Alfred is my favorite character.
He went ham.
He's beast mode.
He went ham on the on the
absolutely.
I would say that. That was one of the bright spots of the season.
Right.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna watch the first season. I'm gonna see how it goes. I ain't making no. But then again, by the time I finish that first season, because it's like 22 episodes, by the time I finish that first season, the Defenders gonna be here, dog.
Dog, the Defenders was 8/17?
Is it 17 or 18?
Yeah, I don't know. Whichever one is a Friday. Whichever one is a Friday. So y'all check that out. That's gonna hit hard.
Actually, the reviews so far have not been stellar.
I don't care about the reviews.
I don't really care about the reviews, but so far they have not been stellar. I said bump the reviews for Iron Fist, and I probably should.
You probably should have paid a little bit of attention.
Probably
it was still better than this.
18th is Friday.
18th. So it's on the 18th. Whatever the day is a Friday, because that's when they bring them out. And it's all, look, they're August. Netflix has I follow them on Twitter, and they tweeted out their August trailer. Dude, they got a lot of stuff in August.
But he didn't talk about something. Scar sets his ways. I watched Castlevania.
Did you?
It's only 4 episodes.
It's only 4 episodes. It's short and quick, but it was good.
I thought it was all right.
You know what?
I thought it was straight.
Here's the thing. That show is more similar to the Castlevania Lord of Shadows. Or Castlevania.
But see, here's my thing.
By that Mercury Steam.
But I finished the 4th episode. I was like, that was it. Like, because it was very Iron Fisty at the end. Because like right when it's about to really pop off, and then you get some new information. It's like, oh. That was it?
For real? Y'all done?
That was it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of them.
You good?
Yep.
You good?
Uh-huh.
You good?
What?
You good?
What?
You good? Yep. So it's very Iron Fisty. But I did like it. I'll keep an eye out for when the 2nd season comes out next year.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. It should be pretty awesome.
And Power. Watch Power. Watch Power. Watch Power.
Look, Scar's gonna recommend Power. I didn't know Idris Elba was in it somehow.
Idris Elba's not in it.
I saw a photo of him, not the other main character, but I saw a photo of him for this coming season.
He's not in it so far.
Okay, yeah.
This current season though.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy is in it. But before he passed, and he is real thin. Like he looks sick. Like
really,
because after Chappelle, I didn't see Charlie Murphy that much.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks very sick in Power. And it's kind of weird because he plays a character. The character that he plays is in most of the early episodes of the season.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're only in like episode 6. But like his character.
You said we like the fan base, like we the fans.
No, look, you need to. You need this in your life. You need this in your life. Like for real. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Now you don't believe me on Buffy. That's fine.
I tried Buffy.
That's fine.
You want to talk about insomnia though? It's Game of Thrones. I've watched the first episode of Game of Thrones 4 times because I fell asleep the first 3.
I feel the problem that I have with Game of Thrones is the same problem that I had with The Wire. They drop you in and they don't explain nothing.
Right.
My favorite TV shows, especially like Joss Whedon TV shows and stuff like that, like you get the main cast and then they bring everybody in on like an episode or something like that, and you go, oh, that's that person. Okay, cool. Like that type of thing. Mm-hmm. No, they drop you in as if you missed the first episode, and you're just like, wait, what? Who are you?
Yeah.
And it's weird. I watched the first season of Game of Thrones. I downloaded the 2nd season. And it's just kind of, I just never got around to it. I was just like, you know what? I'd rather go do something else.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I don't know why I'm right there, but that's pretty much why I am right now.
Yeah.
But I can't admit that the last time I watched it, I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting into it because Jason Momoa came through, and even though old girl was not feeling him, like he was in there and he was getting some action from the back. So like,
back shots.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand how it kicks off.
I see you, my man.
Yeah,
you know, I know you about your wife and all that kind of stuff, and your wife fine. She been fine since the 80s. Your wife been fine since the 80s. But
he said so much sex in the bottle.
We see you. We see you. Eric said he thought it was interesting that they made that they kind of made Dracula a relatable character. I think so.
Yes.
It is like, you know, I like how nobody comes off really looking good about this situation except Dracula. Like he was just like, he was like, I tried with you. I tried with y'all.
Right.
I tried with y'all. I tried with y'all for her. I left to go handle some business. I came back. Y'all did something stupid. So guess what?
Dracula reminded me.
I'm giving y'all 1 year. 1 year.
Clapping again. You ready to clap? One time.
I'm gonna give y'all 1 year to get this right. And then he was like, "Word." So let me. So he just shows up.
Yeah.
Like, let me get this straight.
Let me understand.
Let me get this straight. I gave y'all 1 year to get out of Dodge. I come back and y'all holding a festival to celebrate what you did to me and mine.
Right. Talking about I ain't come through on my word.
Okay,
all right.
okay.
No, so listen. So he reminds me. So Dracula. So here's the thing. So the story of Dracula that's told in here, as far as relatability, there are only two of the characters that I think are more relatable, and that is Magneto from the First Class movie, and the Dracula displayed in Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Y'all need to play that game. I'm not and 1 and 2. I'm not. If you play the first game and all the DLC, just play it. I think it's the best Dracula story ever told. No, do that. Look, if you got it on PC, look, I'll get it for you. So, but yeah, so it's crazy, man.
Man, don't be telling everybody you gonna buy them a game.
Look, if they get it on PC, they gotta have to wait till the Steam sale though. But my point is, if you play
say don't play 2.
Right, don't play 2. You're right. Two is not that great. But I will say though, let's see what we're talking about.
I'm not warming it.
You know what? I told you if you finish it off, it'll cool you down. Yeah, but look, so it's a great story. I am a fan of that Dracula, though. I really want that Netflix show to come back. I think it will. I think it'll do really, really well.
Yeah, but you need. It says it's supposed to be 8 episodes next season.
Yeah, because
8 or 10. But
they take the temperature with these shorter seasons, these shorter episodes, because they did
that
because
with, Walking Dead was only 6 episodes the first season.
And then what was the sin thing? The anime. I can't remember, the 7 Deadly Sins. Second season was also really, really short, but they're taking it because the first season was actually really good. But look, y'all.
I ain't gonna know.
No, yeah, well, to your detriment. To your detriment. But listen, y'all.
I'll be all right. So watch Power. So watch Power.
All right, we coming up on it. Look, I got a shout out. And I want to say one thing real quick. I want to apologize to EDG because I won't be able to participate in the tournament this weekend because I'm out here in Virginia. The only thing I brought was my PS4. I do not have Rocket League on my PS4. That's the only platform I don't own it. Okay, word up. Well, I might be able to access it. But it all depends.
But I thought we was doing something Sunday. What day is it?
Yeah, we're going to do, I think it's this weekend. So if you guys are watching, if you're listening, they are having another memorial tournament for Mason this weekend. And y'all get up right here. Y'all get out there and go support. Go sign up. Go get signed up. Get all the teams together. Yeah, so, and Rocket League is great.
Wait a minute.
What's up? Oh, it's not this weekend?
No, wait.
He says it's not this weekend.
He says it's not this weekend, but
is it next week?
I have Rocket League on PlayStation.
Okay, you have Rocket League on PlayStation.
That means
I have it on this. I have it on PlayStation. So if it's next weekend, I'm traveling on Saturday. See, it's an Extra Life tournament, not a Mason Memorial. Okay, sorry. So it's an Extra Life tournament, not a Mason Memorial. Is it next weekend, AZ? Because I thought you guys. I know I'm gonna be here at some point during it. So that's why I won't be able to participate. And I know I'm traveling home on Saturday, the 12th. So I will be in transition that weekend. But yeah, get out there and support. Even if you can't join the tournament, just get out there and support. Donate some funds if you can. Yes, it is next weekend. Okay, so get out there and just donate some funds if you can. it's always for a good cause. So y'all will go out there and go do that. Go check that out. And I have for AZ, I have You Lose in my rotation to come up next. So I'll probably listen to that on the way back to the house. But Mike, you got anything else, man? Otherwise,
I have You Lose downloaded, but I don't want to feel fat shamed. So
look, I listen to You Lose before it's time for me to work out, because every time I'm done listening to You Lose, I am motivated to go get it.
With Pooh Bear here, I can't take her with me.
Oh man!
So I've been kind of out of it for a little bit. I'm still paying for it, but
yeah.
So I'm right back at it when Pooh Bear goes back in a few weeks.
Right. So the episode I have on my podcast player is Work From Home. I think that's the next episode, or the most recent episode that I have. So I'm getting ready to sit down and listen to that and watch that and check that out. Also check out AZ on him and Zion Tane's new Christian, I guess more like a Christian music critique podcast. Y'all check that out. Check that out.
Instead of listening to Scarcasm and listening to Awaken Heathen talk about all this black death metal and all this other crap that no one cares about except him.
There's so much. You see how he calls me salty? Y'all see how he calls me salty?
Bro, I brought UGK to on the last show. I was talking about UGK. I started listening to some old UGK.
Some of that Bun B?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I tried to tell him, like, Bun B makes rapping sound so effortless.
Yeah, easy.
He makes it easy. He makes it sound so easy. Like, bro, if I could just be like a little bit of that, man, I could make bank.
Man, yeah.
Word, I made a song. Like, this is salty.
Atomic said he made a song. I'm not salty.
Here's the salty.
Look, Atomic knows that my salt is always levied with reason. So it can't necessarily be salt. It can be seasoned salt. It might even be coriander, but it's not salt. See this hate? See this hate?
Really?
He called you Sarah. He called you Lot's wife, man. That's what he said. That's what he said.
No. That can't be me. I'm full steam ahead, bro. I ain't turning around with nothing. I ain't turning around with nothing. Like, you tell me, don't turn around. Guess what? I'm not turning around.
Stupid, man.
And this is from the dude who is not. I am not a Christian, but I'm no. You tell me don't turn around. Guess what? I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna grab what I can. I'm getting out of there. I'm getting out of there. You tell me not to turn around. You right. Don't even worry about it. And the moment she turned around, sorry for you. Hey, I'm out. Like, I'm out. Like, I'm nope. No.
Especially after the plea where it went all the way down to like, hey, can you find me 10 people that'll work? Find me 5. You know what? Find me 1. Couldn't find one. All right, y'all. But look, thank everybody for joining.
Don't turn around.
Don't do it.
That's what my Ace of Base people I see.
Okay, we'll see.
I used to love Ace of Base back in the day, man. They made some. Ace of Base was the shit. Like, for real. You never listen to Ace of Base song?
Do you walk through the hood saying Ace of Base is the shit? Like, do you really consider? Have you walked through the hood saying Ace of Base?
I'm telling you. I can go to
Mike.
I'm not saying I can go to any hood.
Okay.
I'm not saying I can go to any hood. I can go to my hood and find somebody my age and I'll be like, yo, you remember those 104 days when they used to play Ace of Base all the time? And be like,
come to my hood with that. Come to my hood.
All that she wants is another baby, my nigga. Like,
come to my hood with that. We got something for that. All right. So shout outs to everybody that's up in here in this chat. So we got Simpson, we got Keith.
Somebody said it was a cover of something, but you went away from
Awaken Heathen. Yeah, we got Atomic up in here. We got Mark. We have Mark who dropped in for a moment, and we got AZ Rockslide up here. So thank y'all. It's a cover of a Neil Diamond song. If Dr. Dre can wear those Prince shirts, he can sing Extra Blaze. But it's Dr. Dre though. Like, his level of street cred is still extremely high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could walk up in there in some butt out jeans and it might be a little questionable, but they'll probably still let him slide. So I'm just saying his level of street credibility is a lot higher than most folks. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, listening to episode 82. Guess what? As long as Mike is willing, next week we're gonna be doing this thing together again. So I'm very uncomfortable about the closeness right now.
I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Makes me just secure your manhood to understand that.
I don't even know. Like I'm not homophobic, but I'm not.
Well, clearly something is a little off.
We're a little too close, bro.
I'm just saying, man. So what I need to do, see, here we go. All right, everybody. See, Scar is taller because he gave himself a taller chair.
The chair ain't that much different, bro.
Guy, dog.
We're gonna take a picture at some point.
Yeah.
Where
forehead grease.
Because he kept saying that if he headbutt me, it's gonna be we gonna share forehead grease. I think I'm gonna get hit in my chin.
No,
bro. I think I'm gonna get hit in my chin.
At the very least, the chairs I'm breaking nose bridges. At the very least,
you're not hitting my nose.
I'm breaking nose bridges.
I mean, you might break a, it might be something wrong with here, but you're not getting up here, though.
Okay. Atomic said he want to be in the middle.
No. That's a little too close. That's a little too close for everybody. Like that's too close. Too close for everybody involved.
It might be.
You can sit back there though.
Right. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching.
You see your forehead because you're sitting on my baby's bed right now. We can see your head though. It's just the top of your head. Depending on how tall you are. Because if you his height, maybe not.
So much Haitian. Y'all see all this? Forehead grease. I've made the bet. I've made the call. Forehead grease, just like I made the call. Never mind, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that next week. Everybody, thank you so much.
We're gonna take a picture.
We're gonna do that. Because when the folks come pick me up, we're gonna stand side by side. We're gonna stand facing, opposing each other like Cormier and John Jones. And
bruh. Why did they interview him after he lost? Like, first of all, the explanation of what was happening right after the fight.
All right, Atomic, peace out, man.
Yo, he said, what's his name? The dude over UFC.
White. Dana
White. Yeah, because I don't want UFC. They spend way too much time between each other's legs. Not that I'm homophobic. It's just, look.
You've made that exception twice. I mean, come on, brother.
They spend way too much time between each other's legs. They spend so much time between each other's legs. The position of them between each other's legs has a name. Each position, not just one, like, oh, yo, he between each other's legs. No, is you're in high guard or rubber guard or whatever the crap. Yo, they got so many names, but them being between each other's legs, I'm uncomfortable by that. Like, I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm not trying to roll around on the ground with some dude.
Are you down?
Okay, but no. Why in the world did they interview Cormier after that fight, dog? Why? Like, they don't. It's something
when you get ran.
It's something that they don't normally do.
Right.
But Dana White said Cormier right after when he was pushing through trying to figure out what was going on, Cormier had no idea he got knocked out, and he said they stopped the fight early.
What?
Yeah, that's when. If you watch the end of the fight, he was pushing people around, and some big dude had to come and be like, "Hey, calm down, dog. Like it's over." And he was like, "No, they stopped the fight too early, and he's going off." And Dana White said he had no clue he got knocked out until they showed the replay. Until they showed the replay of him getting knocked out, he had no clue. Once that kick came, it was lights out for your boy.
Man.
And then they interviewed him after, and he cried. It was like he was 2 seconds from like
he sit over there. Did he sit over there and pull that?
Bruh, no, he was crying. He was crying. Like, he was crying. And then he said the most real thing that you could say. Even though you were a competitor and all this other stuff, and they asked him about the rivalry and all that kind of stuff, and he said, if he won every fight, ain't no rivalry. True.
That is valid. That is valid.
Yo, they really should not. No, they really should not have interviewed him after that. I know we got to go, but
yeah, we got to get up out of here. I got to send my directions so they can get back to me. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Facetious number 82. We're back again next week in front of your eyeballs again, doing this thing live. So hey, thanks so much for watching, and tune back in next week. Remember the shout outs. Peace out to the Warriors.